Hello everyone. So today I'm going to talk about 30 reasons of doing an executive MBA, and I'll try to make it short, and maybe I can make another video where I go into each of these reasons, or in a blog post I can write about that. So let's go into the reasons for doing an executive MBA. So the first one is transformation. After doing an MBA, you are the next best version of yourself. The second one is people. This is about the people you meet and the friendship that you make, which can last a lifetime. The third number is network. So it's all about the network that you are going to create, or the people you meet professionally and personally. So network. Mindset is the fourth one. I'll go rapidly into all the things, and then we can discuss maybe why and how. So the fifth one is challenge. I think you challenge yourself more, and you accept challenges. Perspective, it changes your perspective, the way of thinking and approaching a problem. Growth applies in all aspects of life. So definitely you have a growth mindset, as I was talking about mindset. Leadership, of the top notch leadership skills that you will learn and gain, and will be in the near future. So, and the next one is optimism. There is no doubt about it. You are optimist to the core. So next one is learning. It's undoubtedly a lot of learning is involved, and you learn a lot, and that is the number 10, learning. Number 11 is VUCA. It's volatile, uncertain, complex, and ambiguous world, and you become a leader who is ready for this world. And you can see with COVID and everything, it's definitely a VUCA world, and executive MBA prepares you for that. The next one, number 12, is dual. Of course, doing an executive MBA was a good choice because you can keep your job and you can do an MBA. So that was dual. Entrepreneurship. I think many of us doing an executive MBA or an MBA, they have this entrepreneurial bug in them, and they want to create, and bring something to the world. So definitely for me, it was one of the biggest reasons of doing an MBA. And I learned a lot in the entrepreneurship area, and I think I'll be implementing, and this knowledge will be really helpful in very near future. Diversity, we were like around 16 countries officially in the EMBA program, so interacting with them is crazy, and crazy in a good way. So diversity. The 15th one is effective. So you become more effective than you were before. Then the next one is empower. You empower others with the kind of solution that you bring in, as well as you have empowered yourself. When I was talking about the Maslow's theory, you empower yourself to get into the self-esteem, self-actualization level. So empower is the next reason of doing an EMBA. Then the next one is experience. Of course, this whole 2 years with different people, different use cases, case studies, and doing different kind of problem solving. This is a huge experience, once in a lifetime experience, I can say. So experience 17. Number 18 is recalibrate. I'm talking about your calibration. So meeting with so many different talented minds in this executive MBA cohort, I was able to recalibrate myself, my potential, my knowledge, my understanding. So recalibrate. Next one is confidence. As you can see, or you can imagine, you cannot do an executive MBA and think of being a leader if you're not confident. And even if you were not, or you were missing some, notches of confidence that was not coming out after an executive MBA, after doing and going through this program, definitely you will come out more confident. So the number 20 is decision. I'm talking about decision making. So I think you become better decision maker. So the next one, number 21, is hunger. I think the desire to learn, to do, to make an impact. I'm talking about that hunger. So the reason of doing an executive MBA is to suppress some of the hunger and to to make you more hungry at the same time for making an impact, giving back to the society, and solving problems. So I'm talking about that hunger. And the number 22 is passion. I think passion is about developing your passion as a whole to bring something to life. The reason of doing an executive MBA was the passion to learn, passion to solve problems, and passion to make this world a better place in some whatever which smaller way that I can. So the next one is impact. I have talked, I think whatever reasons I give, again the growth and the impact and the confidence are all interrelated. So definitely an impact. You do an executive MBA to make an impact, to bring an impact to the society, to the world in a good way. And next one is case studies. It was a big part of an executive MBA, and you go from so many different domains and verticals that it becomes a really important part. And just to give you some numbers, around 22 subjects, and even if there were 4 or 5, that was the minimum case study that you did. You were doing 100 case studies, and if you have a cohort of 25 people, you were having 2,500 different questions, you can say, coming out. So that is a good experience to really go through and learn from that. So case studies, and then self-actualization, it has to come, because it was Maslow's need theory, the top of the top. So for me, self-actualization, to reach my fullest potential, one of the reasons of doing the MBA. So the next one is toolkit. I think many people will agree that having a toolkit, having a kind of a tools and arsenal helps you to decide what to choose to attack certain kind of problems. So toolkit of whether it is innovation management, innovation accounting, or entrepreneurial steps that you should take, the lean approach and all those things, I think that all belongs to the toolkit that you can think of when you are in a certain condition, or when you approach a certain kind of a problem. So next one is trips. Of course, it makes it memorable. We did IPADE, Mexico, and there were many more trips planned, but because of the COVID situation, it was cancelled. We were supposed to go to Silicon Valley, but again, the trips, the number of outings that you do with your cohort is memorable and gives you a lot of memorable moments and cherishable moments, and you learn a lot as well. And then the next one is techniques. When I was talking about toolkit, it was related to techniques as well. The way you approach certain problems, because there is a framework that you have learned, and like Potter's 5 forces, or pestle analysis, Vrio, or I'm just naming some of the frameworks. I think you can use so many, SWOT analysis, whatever you call it. There are so many. So techniques, at least now you know. So, and the next one is the templates. So it's the same thing, techniques, templates, the business model canvas, value proposition canvas, testing your ideas, 24 steps to disciplined entrepreneurship. All these things are kind of a template that you follow, and you will reach certain destination which will be better than if you didn't know anything at all. So that's why. And the next one and the last one is the title. You are an executive MBA. That means something. That means that you dedicated 2 years of your life with your job, and when you look back, you have achieved all that in a matter of almost 2 years, with keeping your job, your family, your children, if you have kids, all that, and you managed, and now you are a graduate, you are an executive MBA. So kudos, and kudos to us, my cohort, which graduated just yesterday. And I'm very happy, and I will definitely tell people who want to do an executive MBA, they should do it, but they can't put a number on the return on investment, which I did the last video on. So if you are thinking about doing an executive MBA, and if you want some kind of inspiration, and what for me it was the reasons of doing an MBA, this is the video for you. And that's it. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.